So believe it or not, there was a movie called The Beanie Bubble that was released the same weekend as Barbie. So it starred Zach Galifianakis, Elizabeth Banks, and it profiled Ty Warner, who's pictured here on the right. He is the inventor of Beanie Babies. When they first were launched, for a number of years, they sort of languished. People, weren't terribly attracted to them. But then someone suggested that this particular Beanie Baby was going to be retired in the near future. And collectors then started to become much more interested. And they started buying them up. Then Beanie Babies started to become worth more after they were retired, which brought in more collectors. And if you remember that time period, it was a bit of a mania. There were people lining up outside stores all around America to buy Beanie Babies. There was one issued for Princess Diana that originally retailed at $5. No joke, sold for $20,000 at one point, and I can now find on eBay for $8. I told you my eBay history is all messed up. Thinks I like Barbies and Beanie Babies. Divorcing couples even brought their Beanie Baby collections to divorce court to have a judge help them separate their collections. This was a mania. A little like Bitcoin. And look, not to throw shade, you might think it's a little unfair, but the idea is, and Ty Warner really perfected this with the Beanie Babies, this idea of manufactured scarcity, right? It's built into the code for Bitcoin that there's only so much allowed. So, miners are heavily incented early on in Bitcoin's life to mine. Those incentives go down, so there's this rush to do it early. And then, of course, there's a limited number of new ones that can be offered, and then they sunset. I think it's in 130 years we'll run out of Bitcoin. So this idea, you manufacture scarcity to create value.